Okay, good morning everyone. Today is October 1st. Here on the ranch, it's 69 degrees, a high of 101. We are in a waning crescent. I think I'll probably have to check that. I thought I did. Anyways, not sure. So here's my potatoes are coming up good. They look good and healthy. They got fertilized last week. And Leah, what are you doing way up there? Tim. You guys are gonna get eaten. There's something on my, sorry, look like there's something on my lens. Anyways, here's my onions. Onions are doing good. We're gonna thin them out pretty soon. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna thin them out about every 3 inches. And then I'll take them in and I'll chop them up and freeze them. And here's the Chinese cabbage. I still got to thin it out. They want some 18 inches apart. I just thinned out my kohlrabi. I should have used my little indexing thing because it actually gets the spacing exactly right. I will next time. I get lazy sometimes. Anyways, this is really, really tasty stuff right here. Check to make sure there's no bugs. Chinese cabbage. I'm gonna make a salad. When I thin those out, I'm gonna make a salad. What I get out of it. Gotta build a trellis for my grapes. Okay. Beautiful day today. The wind had subsided. Mama Mo. Hi, Mo. Mama cat sitting there looking around. These older cats are smart. Momo and Molly, they don't wander off. These guys right here, they're still teenagers. They better understand that there's shit around here that'll eat them. Anyways. All right, so that's the upper garden this morning. Not a lot going on. I do need to get started on my prospecting. I'm lazy too. But I do have some oxidized hematite, a little vein of it up there on the hill, way up there. I'm gonna go up with my backhoe and dig it. Unfortunately, I think I burned up the motor in my impact mill, or I burned up one of the capacitors. So I got to figure out how to test that so I know what's going on. If the motor's burned up, if it's just a capacitor, I can get a capacitor. But if the motor's burned up, then I'm going to switch it over to gas. So that means I'm going to have to take some time to build it, of course. So yesterday we went around and thinned everybody out. We look at these peppers are going crazy. I'm gonna harvest those peppers one more day. Yeah, see, we thinned the cabbage out. This is red acre cabbage. We planted it back in August 10th. Here we are, October. 75 to 90 days, so August 10th. Be November before it's ready. I think. Anyways, here's Mo. Hi, Momo. She hangs out with Pop. She knows she's safe from the critters. I can't take this shade cloth down till the weather cools down. It's supposed to be 101 today, so we're going to I put that red acre cabbage over there. I put it in the shock when I pulled out the cantaloupes. These guys aren't putting on, huh? Oh, I see some blossoms down there. They're looking good. These guys are coming along just fine. I don't know. Here's this yellow one, but he's not putting on anything. I think that's the next door neighbor there too. Carmelo tomatoes. And these little fireballs right here, we will continue to dry these out. We'll let those turn red. They turn red like that, and they shriveled. So, and these are not shishitos. They were mislabeled. Either some kids got in there and switched labels around on them, or they just are just the wrong ones. So these are Big Bertha Bells right here. Supposed to be. See, there's so many things that are mislabeled. Look at this guy. Yeah, looking good. There's one over here. Yeah, these aren't Big Bertha Bells. So I'm pretty sure all of these we got from, I think all these here come from Costco. So you just never know. Somebody gets in there and switches the labels around, or they're not right whenever you buy them. My collards are growing. That's a good thing. My peas are growing. Everything's looking good. So, still got that big boy. I want that one to be seed for next year. Here's some more of these hot peppers. I see these are shriveling up. What? What's going on, little girl? What? What's wrong? You can come down here. Come on. She spent the night outside last night. She would come in when I went to get him to come in. Yeah, look at this guy. He's growing through here. He goes over there, that one. This one. This is the one that I treated as a perennial from last year. Look at the peppers. Peppers everywhere. So, okay, here we are. So, I'm not sure. I know I planted kohlrabi right along here. Probably ought to. I'm pretty sure I planted. Oh, sorry. Hard to do things like this one-handed. So 928, we planted kohlrabi here. I'm really happy with those redwood seeds. Yeah, that's something that I had to learn. A person really needs to buy seeds from a local producer that's local to your area and your climate. Because can be another hot one today. Gonna be another hot one. That's for sure. So I planted more snow peas right along here, or snowbird peas. Planted them on the 28. And I planted some more right along here. And these guys, when all of our spinaches are done, then we'll have peas coming up there. I gotta go to the hardware store and get some batteries for those controllers down at the fruit trees. My fruit trees aren't getting watered, so we better get some water to them. That controller is not responsive, so I may have to change that out. These are Brussels sprouts here. I don't think I probably should have started those in July. I'm growing weary. My duties I'm gonna have to give here. Okay, that's that. These kitties think everything's a game. Oh, my potatoes are coming up good and strong over here too. We're gonna grow our potatoes in here come springtime. We're gonna get them planted in here, and I'm gonna build some racks in there so that the vines will stand up straight. See, like this one's leaning over, and they say you gotta put them up so that they stay up like that right there, and you'll get bigger, better potatoes. So I did plant potatoes all through here, but not all of them came up, and I'm really not. I don't know why, but it's okay. Well, you know, things happen. So we will get a few. I seen that little buck with the long horn when I came out this morning. He was standing. He was eating that stuff I threw out right there. Let's see if he's still eating. It's okay if you eat the tops off these onions. I just don't want them to pull them out. And unfortunately, that's what can happen. I don't see any. Oh yeah, there's one they pulled out right there. Yeah. So they got teeth on the bottom of their jaw. They don't have any in the roof of the mouth. At least that little buck that I found dead out here that day didn't have any teeth on the roof of his mouth. Yeah, so here's another one they pulled out right here. There's a weed. So when they go to pull up and cut those off with their bottom teeth, it pulls them out. It's a turkey turd. So when I pulled all these down, I pulled this down. I don't know where that buck went. He was out here. You better watch out come deer season. I might harvest him. Yeah, these cantaloupe were done. You better be careful over here on the side of this mountain. That's rough. If I fall down in there, I'll be skin up. And I'll be... So these are my hardneck garlics. They're doing real well. My soft necks are not doing so hot. They're coming up though. Just gotta give them some time. There's one right there. Yeah, you just gotta give them time. They'll come up. Cats have been disturbing this bed pretty. They want to use it as their personal litter box. They'll come up. We just gotta give them time. It's too much. There is such a thing as too much drainage. So I think that's some of the problems we have with some of these raised beds. They don't hold the moisture like they should. Anyways, I make these videos for my wife, and then we can go to YouTube and she can watch them. She's bedbound. I'm her caregiver, so it's always fun for her to watch videos of the project, the process here. Anyways, so this onion was buried down in here deep, and I dug it up and I planted it right there. And it's doing real well. It's doing pretty doggone good. I don't know what these are. I wish we had a market for weeds, because if we had a market for weeds, we'd be doing really good. And these right here, these are all a bunch of, so I planted leeks in here. It looks like they're coming up. No, these are garlics. These are leeks over here. These little fellas. Momo, you ain't helping us any. All right. You need a pet. Atta girl. I'm going to have to get some more leeks. I can keep planting leeks. I think I have another month that I can plant leeks. So I'll probably plant these, go and get me some more leeks. Right over here at Farmers in Shasta Lake City, what we call Central Valley. That was the name of the place before they incorporated. Now they call themselves Shasta Lake City, which I don't care one way or the other. They can call themselves whatever they want. Anyway, so here's, I'm sure there's some old timers that don't resent that, but I don't care. I don't care what they do. If they want to call themselves Shasta Lake City, they can just have at it. So it's a really nice morning this morning. It's going to be, one thing about it in the fall, you're not crippled by the hot nights. At least the nights are cool now, so that makes it nice. I gotta go over to the hardware store and get a battery for that, for those controllers. Get some batteries. They take those little watch batteries, which I'm just kind of blown away. I guess their design was, they were trying to keep everything compact, but I think they could design it a way where it could take a little AAA battery to, this is actually, it takes, the battery is what controls the timer and all that, and it's electricity that we wired to it that energizes the valves, and they're 12 volts. So without that little battery in there to control that, the brain, you certainly would have thought they could send the signal to the brain, or the valves. The valves are 12 volts, so they're, and then all of these guys in here, these are all a lot of these are tomatoes. Isn't that bizarre? These aren't right here, of course. These are not tomatoes. But this is a tomato, and I'm not growing tomatoes right now. I'm growing garlic. So I've decided that I'm going to fertilize once every 2 weeks. But I'm going to use some different kinds of fertilizers. I have some 999, and then I have some 15-15-15, which I'm not going to give them now. Although garlics and onions, they are big feeders. So who knows? Depends on the mood I'm in, I guess. But yeah, this is going to work out real good. I'm not a fan of pine needles. Isn't that weird? I'm not a fan of pine needles. Yeah, so there's that. Okay, that's enough for right now. My back is hurting. All right, so these asparaguses are doing well. Oh, and they're full of water. Nice. Each one of these that we have here comes off of a node, crown, whatever you want to call it. I call them nodes. And so do some other people. Anyway. I fertilized these here a while back, and they're just taking off. Breakfast of champions. We're doing well. Pick these little tops. They'll keep growing. There's a bare spot right here, though. Look at these guys. Very vigorous. Look at them. They tell you not to harvest them this time of year because they're producing food for the nodes. Here's that. Look at that. Polk salad Annie right here. It would be a survival food if you didn't have anything else, but you have to boil it a couple times. Drain off to bleach out to get the poisons out of it. You can eat it. There's been people that are 80, 90 years old, been eating polk salad their whole life. Maybe that's the secret. Look at there, there's been a deer standing up here on this thing. You guys better be careful. You sure are conspicuous. There's probably some eyes on you. Yeah, see, he ate that. See, that deer, he ate that right there. He's not eating the garlic. I haven't seen him eat the things that they're eating this year. I have never seen him eat the garlic. I've never seen him eat the onions. But you know what? They're eating them. It's the craziest thing I ever saw. I don't know if that's foretelling of things to come, but maybe so. Yeah, they're eating these tops off these little tomato plants that are volunteers. These are volunteer tomatoes. We're not concern ourselves with them. We want the garlic to grow in here. See, this is they've eaten the top off this tomato right here. That deer did that. And they tell me, now, because you can't believe everything you hear at those nurseries. They're just regular people. They've been around doing it for a long time, but they say that the deer won't eat the tomatoes because they're a nightshade family. They're in the nightshades, and they won't eat the potatoes, but they will because they're nightshades. But they say they won't, but they will. All right, so just a little knowledge for you. I try to give you guys something every time I do a video, but I don't get a lot of likes or a lot of wow, they really ate these. He stood right here. You can see his footprints right here. That's that little buck. He's back. Now he hasn't got good sense because he's the one with the little short horn and the long horn. Yeah, he got what he could. Almost just pulled a... So we're getting the seeds out of here. Huh, that's interesting. Come along here, see, he ate the top off of this one. They won't eat tomatoes. Oh, yeah, tomatoes are nightshade. They won't eat it. Well, I'm here to tell you they will. Hi, Leah. How you doing, little girl? Little girl? You sweet little girl. You're a nice girl. Are you going to find a place to take a dump? Is that what you're up to? Why don't you go somewhere else to do that? And you and I will get along just fine. Hear the gray squirrel up there. The yakking. All right. All right. All right, come on, Leah. Beautiful day. There's Molly up there. There's Momo. Little Mo. Mama Mo. Hey, Molly. Little Molly. And Mama Mo. Now we got some more female asparagus. They say to dig those out, you get a better production. The bees are working them over already. Look at here. Look at that guy. I missed him. It was a locust. See the bees? It's amazing they're getting these little itty bitty blossoms. They gotta eat. Full of water. Very nice. Come December, those will be all dried up and brown, and we'll cut them off. Hardneck garlic is doing well. So when we started, a friend brought me, I don't remember if it was just 1 or 2 bulbs or 3, but we had enough cloves to do from right here over. And then we harvested those, and we replanted these back, I think it's over here, on 9/8, first part of September. So they're doing well, and we're wanting them to continue to do well, and they will. So my softneck's not doing worth a shit though, but I did replant, so just give it time, give them time. All right, looking good. This is my golden acre cabbage. This is mustard. These are volunteers. But you know what? I'll take it. What is that? Somebody's been out here digging. So all right. So when I pulled the cantaloupe vines off of here, I mean, it is October, so I did it a couple days ago. When I pulled these off, they were just horribly infested with whitefly. And the deer, they come up and was eating that stuff that I put out there. So, anyways, but it had a really bad impact on my, on these Copenhagen cabbage. It's called Copenhagen market cabbage. They had a really bad impact on those. The sun is just relentless this time of the day, because it's right up there and it goes down over through there, but it gets really hot. I might have to throw a shade cloth over this for a few days. Maybe try to help them out. I'm reluctant. Mo, what are you doing? I'm reluctant to, I don't want to pull any of these out, because let's see if we have any. I don't see any whitefly. This is bok choy. Bok choy. I don't like eating young bugs. They're just a little bit spicy. I probably can plant some more peas. So the peas work real well if you can grow them throughout the winter here at this site. And then you can harvest them. You can dry them, harvest them and dry them, and then it works pretty good. That you'll have, you'll have yourself some good split pea soup. I'm partial to a split pea soup. Ham is the best way to do it is with some ham. Put some ham in there. We don't have anything right there. I keep forgetting to put the camera where I'm looking. Did it again. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. We got a bare spot right there. This is red acre. And I'm going to plant peas right along there. We could plant peas over here too, but you guys are a terror, I tell you. You're like a gang. You guys are like a gang. Run around terrorizing. Your mama wants you gone. That's why she growls at you all the time. Maverick, how are you doing, buddy? Maverick, how you doing? Oh, let me see. Let me see, Maverick. Let me see. You're crazy, Maverick. You're crazy. All right. Well, let's see. I don't know. Okay. These are the homegrown. We planted them on 4th of August. They're not doing near as good as those ones up there on top. So, and we fertilized. Go over to our information board. And this is this was called Best Product. The Best Triple Pro, and it's homogeneous. Yeah, it's 15-15-15, and I applied it on 9/20. So yeah, it's coming up pretty soon. This is on the lower garden. I don't think I put anything on the upper garden, but it's doing better. Anyways. All right. Well, that's it, I guess. Good day. Good day. I forget what this thing right here is, but it's a nightshade itself. Now, you can eat the leaves, but listen, don't take my word for it. Do your own research. So you can do not eat the berries, the stem, or the roots, but you can't eat these leaves, right? Do a little nibble and spit. Excuse me. It is poisonous. Don't swallow it. That was real bitter, so that tells me that it's probably not good. You kind of let your own. Anyway, so I guess I'm going to go. I don't want to bore you. All right. Thanks for watching.